What's up guys, it's Johnny here from Retroplay Games, and today we've got a double feature. We're going to be taking a look at the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyberstorm Access booster box and the 25th Anniversary Legendary Collection. Let's see what's inside. Alright, here we go guys. A little bit late to the punch on this one. I actually had to wait for a restock because the 25th anniversary stuff and Cyberstorm Access have been hugely successful. We had our first premiere event after getting the OTS sanction featuring the Cyberstorm Access set, and I have been super hyped for the 25th anniversary stuff, but apparently so has everybody else. It's gone, and we got some more on hand, and now we're going to take a look and see what's inside. So we'll start with Cyberstorm Access. It looks like that's going to be introducing new support for archetypes like Branded, Code Talkers, Cyber. We've got Dogmatica and Despia in there, so lots of really good stuff, as well as Super Heavy Samurai is one of the top meta contenders at this point. So without further ado, let's jump in. We're going to open all these booster packs, see if we can find anything super spicy like we have in the last couple of videos, and then we're going to dive into the 25th anniversary box, and I am so excited to see what's inside there. We get to open reprints of vintage packs, and as an OG Yu-Gi-Oh player from the early 2000s, this really takes me back. I remember opening LOB at my local game store when the game first came out, and I can't wait to get inside. So let's see what's going on here. Tuck this off to the side. Like I said, we'll start with Cyberstorm Access. I did get to open a few packs at the premiere. I played in that, surprisingly. I didn't come in last place. I'm very rusty at Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than what I've played on Master Duel, which is relatively up to date. I mean, there's a couple of archetypes and some of the newer cards that are missing from Master Duel, but for the most part, you are getting the full Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience from that online simulator. And then, of course, Duel Links I've been playing, which is not really similar to the actual TCG at all. The top archetypes are a lot different. Shout out to Blue Eyes, because I was doing really well with Blue Eyes on Duel Links. But yeah, I'm starting to get back into the game now that the community is picking up at the store. We have the OTS sanction, so I can compete, and you know, actually, we have a group of people to play with. Is awesome. So I am excited to see what we get in these packs. I didn't open anything super good at the premiere. We did have one guy. He came out for the very first time. It was his first time visiting the shop. Decided, okay, I'm going to jump in on this event. I want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Bought a booster box and immediately pulled a collector rare out of it. It was so awesome. Especially as a first-time visitor to come in and, you know, that was the experience that he had. Super happy for him. Awesome luck. Let's see if we can imitate that luck and get something super good in here. Planet Circuit, Golden Cloud Beast, Trap Tracks. Ooh, there we go. Vanadium Meek for the super rare. Castra, Sweet Dreams, Amazement, and Pendulum Moon. Oops. Here's just a common. I'm kicking it old school with a deck from a couple of formats ago. I'm playing my Shadal Invoked Dogmatica. I played Dinosaur at the event actually, and like I said, surprisingly, I didn't do too bad. I came in 4th place and managed to get my hands on one of the new playmats too, which was awesome because I never win anything. I give lots of stuff away to other people, and I never actually win anything in the draws or anything myself, so I was super excited to actually win a playmat, win something at my own store. I usually get stomped by other players. It's just, I don't have the time to be competitive or the resources to be competitive, so it was fun to actually get 4th place. Go. Sakatama, Super Heavy Samurai, and Bestial Aliber. There's that Despia support coming out. Reinforce. Really though, I'm more excited for the 25th anniversary collection. They have those quarter century rares, so there are the opportunities to get collector or Starlight rares rather in this set. And we'll see if we can pull one of those. There we go, Constellar Tower Knights. But we are going to have the opportunity to get a quarter century rare Blue Eyes White Dragon in those LOB packs as well. Actually, I think there's one randomly inserted in there. And then we have the opportunity to pull some cool stuff out of the packs as well, which is awesome. Speaking of nostalgia, I just had a sweet pickup of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I should have brought it and put it out for this video. Whoops, but I did not do that. Ooh, Super Heavy Samurai, Brave Musarao. Good pull there. Like I said, one of the top contenders for this meta, Super Heavy Samurai. So I think that Ultra will actually have some value. Love to see it. But anyway, the sweet pickup that I had, the guy locally was selling some cards on the internet, so I hit him up, went to meet him. The sweet part of that was the first edition LOB Red Eyes Black Dragon. And then also first edition MRD Summon Skull, ultra rare. So cards from literally when I first started playing was what we were seeing. And then he had a bunch of extra stuff that he ended up throwing in as well. Said he didn't want to sell them online, like on eBay or whatever, because he didn't feel comfortable doing that. So we came to an agreement. We got some super cool stuff Yu-Gi-Oh wise that's going to be heading off to PSA. So look forward to that return. I do have another PSA return that I'm still waiting on. It should have been in the last couple of days here. But I think there's some other cards from the group submission that we're still waiting to come back, and then it's all going to get shipped back to me at the same time. So look forward to another PSA reveal video coming soon. Ooh, nice! Firewall Dragon Singularity. I believe that is one of the big boys in this set, and that's what we want to see. Firewall Dragon Singularity. New Link 6 monster. Perfect. Box is over. Time to pack it in. We've hit the ceiling here. Just kidding. We could still see a collector rare in there. Let's get these guys. Love to see those. Awesome secret rare pulls. Firewall Dragon Singularity. Of course, these singles are all going to be available for the local play group. I know some of the guys are still trying to complete their sets. And again, for anyone local, one more shameless plug. If you are nearby and want to join us, we do OTS play every Tuesday night, so you can get your OTS packs, get your competition on. It's not super meta competitive. Like, we obviously have guys that are trying to compete to win. But there's a lot of different decks that see representation at our locals, which is nice because it's not just, you know, you're playing the same 2 or 3 things overpowered with minor variations and nobody has a good time. There's a good variance of the decks that we see at our locals, which I really like. So if you're local, stop on out. Please join us for Yu-Gi-Oh! On Tuesday night. Got our first Grand Archive showing. That was a success, and I will say that video has been massively successful. That's gotten more views and netted me some more subscribers than any of the other recent videos that I've put out, so that just shows you, like I said in that video, some staying power behind that. Completely sold out of product. Ooh, numbers avail. Sweet. And that product is sold out everywhere, so I was able to get an additional case, and I'm thinking about cracking that case on the channel, because again, people are super hungry for Grand Archive content, which is great to see. I'm happy that the game has been a success so far. Big congratulations to Weebs of the Shore if you guys are on my channel. Hopefully somebody's watching. Nadium Abscission. I don't know why they'd be watching for a Yu-Gi-Oh video though, but I think some of those guys are fans of other TCGs, hence why they wanted to create their own, so. Check the value on that Firewall Dragon. I think that's going to be a good early. Super Heavy Samurai. It's a pendulum though. Nobody plays pendulums. Except for some people on Master Duel. See playing them once in a while. Or on Duel Links as well. Not a super competitive deck in the actual TCG though. It'd be cool to see something come out, some kind of pendulum support that makes them relevant again. I think they had some of their key pieces banned. Wannabe! Reinforce. Full active duplex. Oops. Don't want those in that pile. Here we go. So of course all of these are going to be available for sale at the shop or shop.retroplaygames.com. You can see the link in the bottom right hand corner there, and I always put it in the description box below. I always forget to say at the start of the video, please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And ooh, Tech Code Talker. Want to see more awesome content from Retro Play Games? Help me get to 100 subscribers as soon as I can. So it's going to unlock more cool features on YouTube. I'll be able to do live streams and hopefully start monetizing these videos a little bit. To be honest with you, I would love to spend less time at my real job and more time engaging with you guys in the community and having fun playing and enjoying the hobbies instead of the daily grind all the time. Wish Dragon. But for anybody that thinks that a game store is just fun and games all the time, it is a lot of work. I'm going to do a video about that because I see sometimes in the groups people are like, oh, I want to start opening a store. What is the best way to go about doing that? Is there any advice? And frankly, the amount of advice that I have to offer somebody is well beyond. Ooh, okay, Tellarknight, Constellar, Caduceus. There we go. We got our 3 ultras and secret. I think we got one more ultra, one more secret left in the box. There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes and a lot of things to keep in mind. And there's a lot of rods in the fire at this point. Irons in the fire, so to speak, for game stores and people. Rebirth 7 Emperors, nice for people that are wanting to do that. You have to be aware of what the best approach is going to be and some things to keep in mind. It's not a very high profit business, especially if you're only doing TCG. The buying and selling used stuff is definitely where you're going to make your margins. There's not a whole lot of value to be gained selling, you know, a case of Yu-Gi-Oh cards here and there. You have to do big volume with this kind of stuff in order to make it super profitable, and then you're getting undercut by big stores, which was part of the problem that we saw with Grand Archive, is that the distributor here in Canada, I'm not going to name any names, but the distributor that carries that here in Canada got the rights to exclusivity for it, which makes sense because it's a very new thing. It was a Kickstarter game, and same with Flesh and Blood. They've got the Gold Pride Roller Baller. I think that's also going to be a good one. Gold Pride, one of the top contenders in this current meta with Cyberstorm Access. I'd like to see that. Relevant secret rares. Maybe I can trade for the rest of the stuff I need to finish off my deck. But yeah, they secured exclusivity for that, and then some of the bigger stores started to catch on because Grand Archive has been massively popular, and so a lot of the product we think was getting diverted there because there wasn't really enough of it to go around with everyone. Vanadium Abscission, I think we pulled one of those, close to place up there. So, plus with allocation, like anybody that thinks they're going to jump in and open a game store and then immediately get good allocation for Pokemon enough to actually matter, I sincerely wish you the best of luck on that. Even Yu-Gi-Oh is not so bad. There's generally enough Yu-Gi-Oh product to go around that I haven't had any extreme allocation, but popular sets do sell out, and then that's it, they're gone. Toon Chaos First Edition was one of those. Legendary Duelists, Magical Hero, forgive me if I'm not getting the right set name here. The one that had the Magician's Souls and all that other really good stuff in it. Those sets sell out, and then when they're gone, they're gone. So Yu-Gi-Oh does kind of have that same kind of problem. There's always a unlimited reprint, and then of course we get the tins every year, which give us some really good. Finitrack Road Roller. That's cool. I think that's it for our big hitters for the box, probably, because they got one pack more to go, and then we're going to take a look at that 25th anniversary box. And calling to me. Open me. There's a quarter century Blue Eyes in here. Alright. Can we get maybe a mispacked box and get one more secret rare? That would be super cool. Signet rollback. Another super to finish off our box of Cyberstorm Access, which I will say, rather successful opening overall. Like I said, we've got the Firewall Dragon Singularity and the Gold Pride Roller Baller. That is definitely a baller pull, if I do say so myself. pack garbage on the floor there. And now we are going to move on to the legendary collection. So let's see what we're going to be getting in here. We get one each of all of these packs, 6 different packs: Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis, and Invasion of Chaos. So there are all sorts of really cool cards in here. We're going to get all 3 Egyptian God cards, plus the 3 most famous monsters, and we can also get one. So we also get one of these 6 cards as a bonus 7th card in new Quarter Century Secret Rare Technology. So here's hoping we can get a Blue Eyes White Dragon Quarter Century Rare. That would be super cool to see. I don't think there's any special way this opens. We're just going to dive on in here. Right. So cool. So cool. Okay, so we've got the pack with the God cards in it. I see that Quarter Century peeking. You can kind of see it tucked in the back there. It's not really picking up on... Oh, there you go, on the camera. We're going to save that for last. And we are going to open some 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're going to go newest to oldest. So we'll start with Invasion of Chaos. Here we go. Retro repacks, essentially. Got that cool 25th anniversary logo on there. These I think have been selling really well too. I noticed that the price of these boxes has actually increased since I got them. DD Borderline, Chopman, Desperate Outlaw, Dawn Turtle, Mataza the Zapper. Your actual rares. We're kicking it old school. Self-destruct button, Chaos Necromancer, and Salvage. Right. Next, Spell Ruler. Used to be Magic Ruler, but they kind of butted heads with Wizards of the Coast on that because Magic the Gathering. So the reprint of the set ended up getting changed to Spell Ruler. I wonder if that was kind of a dig. Ooh, Cyberjar, cool. For any of our GOAT players out there. I wonder what differentiates these from other cards. So 2000 Studio, oh yeah, oh no, 2020? Yeah, 2020 Studio Dice, okay. So yeah, the dates on them are different, same artwork, same old school format. Ooh, Slot Machine, love it! Okay, Dark Crisis. I'm not sure what the hits are in these, because I'll be honest, I kind of got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Towards these later sets, and then went over to Magic, which I have now essentially lost interest in. Like, I still like the collecting, and it does hit the nostalgia for me. Contract with the Abyss, another rare. But frankly, I think Magic has just kind of gone off the rails, and playing it doesn't really appeal to me anymore. When I was, you know, playing Hardened Scales Affinity and my Mox Opals got banned, or not, Mox Opals got banned, it did not feel good to go from spending $1,000 on a deck to be competitive at a tournament to all of a sudden having it be not worth quite so much. Let's see what we're gonna get in this one. Shift. Are we gonna get all rares? Hopefully not. I want to get at least a super, but rarity was a lot tougher back then. It'd be sweet to see a secret. It'd be awesome to actually get. And so what are some good cards in Metal Raiders? We got Summon Skull, the ultra rare, which I did actually pick up the first edition of that. Mirror Force, I think, had an ultra rare printing in Metal Raiders, so let's see what we got. And then we tuck into the Blue Eyes White Dragon pack, and then we are going to open our God cards and see what we get for Quarter Century. At least we're going to be coming away with something shiny at the end of the day. Little Chimera. Ooh, a Karibo. Okay. Nice. Look at that little guy. He was so cute back in the day. OG reprint Karibo. A genuine imitation. Blast Juggler. And that ties off the MRD pack, and now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I haven't opened one of these packs since way back in the day at my local game store where I grew up in the States, and this really, I'm so excited to open this. It does have the 2020 date printed on there, 2020 Studio. It was the 2002, I think, was original Legend of the Blue Eyes. I don't know, it's 25th anniversary, so I mean, math is hard. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get A secret rare. So what do we got? Gaia, the Dragon Champion. Oh, what were the other secret rares in this set? Man, it's been so long. Whatever. Here we go. There's a terrible Gaia, the Dragon Champion, or the Dragon. Was it Thousand Dragon? Maybe. Mystical Moon, and I think the next one is going to be. Ooh, is it going to be a Regeki? Increase your life points by 600. Goblin Secret Remedy. Oh, but we still have a chance at something here, right? No? All rares from the Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon pack. I do have some booster boxes of that stuff coming when they actually release the 25th anniversary set, so I am looking forward to cracking a full box of LOB. Maybe we definitely want to get some GOAT going because people have expressed interest in that at the shop. So once those packs come out and the GOAT format is a lot more accessible for everybody, not that it's not already accessible, like GOAT decks are super cheap to build because the vast majority of the cards that you're using in them are going to be incredibly okay, so this our quarter century rare on the back here, it looks like is the one of the god cards based on the back. So let's see what we got, unless that wasn't totally the backmost card. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to dive into this. We're going to see what we get. Ladies and gentlemen, quarter century Blue Eyes White Dragon. Can we do it on the channel? Here we go. Obelisk the Tormentor. Slifer, Sky Dragon. Art of the Cards is with us here. Winged Dragon Ra. There's that Blue Eyes White Dragon. There's Dark Magician. Red Eyes. Okay, so it looks like the back card is the quarter century rare, and we spoiled it for ourselves. It is going to be one of the god cards. It is going to be the Winged Dragon of Ra. Beautiful. Look at that nice quarter century foiling. Oh cool, it's embossed right there in the text box. I haven't seen one of these in person yet. Very, very nice. It looks beautiful. Limited edition. 25th anniversary stuff, guys. If it goes anything like Pokemon did, it is going to be an absolute banger to hold on to. So there we go. Quarter century rares, guys. And our box of Cyberstorm Access. We got some good pulls out of that. Did it. So thanks for tuning in, guys, once again for another box opening. Based on the popularity of the Grand Archive thing, I think I have one more sealed case in. I'm going to bring that home. I still need a bunch of stuff from Alter Edition to build my decks and complete my collection. So I think I'm going to crack that whole case, and you can look forward to that coming up in one of my future videos here. Anyway, though, like I said, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content that's coming out of Retroplay Games. Help me get to 100 subs. Help me actually generate a decent enough following to supplement my income with YouTube would be awesome so I can spend more time doing this. And until next time, guys, play on.